Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. How are we all? Hope we're all having a good day so far. Good evening, Anna. I hope you're well, sweetheart. Beautiful spheres. Yes, Laurie. And I just made a mad dash because I haven't got a Smoky Quartz sphere. This piece here has rutile. So it's quite expensive because of the rutile in it. But because you said beautiful spheres, I just thought, I'm going to switch it out. So the Smoky Quartz Galley went and I brought in a sphere. So it's all matching. It's good. It soothes my bit of OCD that I have. Evening, Angela. I hope you're well. Hey, Lucy. So happy that you can make it too. So this is our afternoon sessions where I come on at 5 to talk about my top 5 for certain subjects. Now, we've just done the chakras from the base to the crown. So now each evening, I'll be tackling different topics and bringing my 5 top crystals for that. And it isn't an easy job. It is so hard. Even today with the new moon, I had so many crystals jumping out at me. It was like, oh my gosh, sit down. No, stop it. It was tragic. So many. Even my all-time favorite Eyelight wanted to make an appearance, but we've just done Eyelight in the third eye. So I thought, no, I'll stick with these guns. Hey, Belinda, hope you're well. Angie, welcome, sweetheart. And good evening, Hannah. Lovely to see you all. And, there is no right or wrong when it comes to, this is my top 5. And later on in this, you have your say. Let me know what 5 crystals you would bring for a new moon. We're all going through different things. We're all at different stages in our lives. So this is not just for this new moon that happened last night and we're still in the energy of. This can be for any new moon. New start, that new chapter, if that's what the new moon resonates with you. It's that new moon cycle. So many of us make our changes now. Many of us implement a new start, a fresh idea, progress with other things. So it's a nice time to start with. So I'm quite happy that we got to do it with a new moon happening right above us. So, and that's what it is. It's that the moon is starting to wax, starting to go into the full, and it goes back into the waning, back to the new. So for us, we can live our lives by that through this next 28 days. Look at the things that you want to improve on from the previous cycle. Look at the things you want to lose. Look at the things that you want to bring balance into on an emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual level. Go across the full board. So these are my top 5, and I will duck down and let you know. I will have the banners tab up. I won't have the comments tab up, but please do comment. Any questions, anything at all, please do ask. And at the end, I have about 10 minutes spare to go through your questions and to ask you guys. It's an interactive talk. It's down to you guys that makes me do this. So, sit now and think, what would you like to encourage over the next 28 days? Has this new moon coincided with you starting a new chapter? Have you just ended something and now you're bringing in something new? Discuss it and see what crystals we can come up with you. So let's explore my top 5. Let's get rid of that. And so my first one brought me dilemmas. Because we're starting with the black Moonstone sphere. but there's also a green variety of Moonstone. And either one of these could quite happily come to the new moon. The green Moonstone for me is that fresh start, that green nurturing. We always call the springtime greening, when those trees are just starting to get those green buds. So I always look at the green Moonstone for a new chapter. But at the moment, we are in that void. We are in that black, where for me, we are Black Moonstone. So for us, it's just that looking into the void. Well, it's your 28-day cycle. What do you want to bring in? So, this is that blank canvas, but it's this black void. What would you put into this void? If someone gave you an empty suitcase and said, fill that, what would go into that suitcase? Look at the next 28 days. I mean, we're looking into the abyss. We're looking into the unknown. Not many of us will know what the next 28 days has in store for us. So some of us will just be doing a day by day, bit by bit. Some of us will know, okay, this month I've got this coming up, I've got that to do, this to arrange, this to sort out. But Black Moonstone is a beautiful crystal, a little bit of a powerhouse. It's different for me. It's a different energy to the peach and the green. They bring the calm, gentle energy. This does, but it also carries a bit of universal energy. It's a little bit more uplifting. Some people can get a bit of a ooh experience when they're with it. You can access the outer atmosphere when we work with Black Moonstone. So it's an active crystal. So if we want to take action this month, we've got things that, right, pull your socks up, get things into gear, let's get on with something, then Black Moonstone will be a good crystal to use. I mean, at the moment, we're coming into autumn. So at the moment, we're looking at shedding the things that we no longer need, ready for the winter, ready to really slow down. We don't really want to be doing anything fast acting or in a fast pace. That was for the summer. We're now going into autumn. So in this void, we might want to put the things that we couldn't achieve this year. We're putting on a back burner. We're not giving up. We're not putting it in the bin. Just put it in the void. Just put it in there to be like, okay, I didn't achieve you. Now is not the right energy. Autumn's not the right energy to start being busy, start being active. We need to start letting go of things and slowing down. Winter is approaching. We need to come to a standstill and really be still within ourselves. So beautiful start with Black Moonstone to really put things into perspective, put things in the void. What do you need for the next 28 days? So Black Moonstone was there. I mean, I do resonate Black Moonstone with the crone energy. So this is also nice for the coming of the new moon. So when the moon is waning, when the moon's energy is lessening, we call that the crone energy. The green Moonstone will be for the maiden or the boy energy. Then we've got the peach Moonstone for the full moon, for the mother, the father energy. And then in the waning, we have the crone, the sage, with Black Moonstone. So the run up to the new moon, when the moon is just a slither away from being new, and then during the new moon phase, I would love to work with Black Moonstone. And then as the moon starts to get that light and starts to get the crescent and coming into its first quarter, that's when I'd perhaps pick up the green Moonstone and start working with the greening. So that's Black Moonstone for my new moon. Then we have Flower Agate. Beautiful crystal to help develop. So if you think at this moment in time, in this new moon, we're like that seed in the soil. We are in complete blackness, darkness. But even through that void, the seed knows which direction to grow. Put the roots down and shoot up. It's already got its orientation. It knows the direction. So for us, even if we're going through this, okay, it's a new cycle. Where do I begin? It'll give us direction. And for me, there's no better growth or development than flower agate, because that's what it does. It allows us to blossom. It allows us to start with the seed, with the shoots, with those leaves, with the budding, with us becoming the flower, fruiting. So really seeing us through those stages. And I know I said with the Black Moonstone that we're coming into autumn and we're starting to let go of things. But we never stop learning. We never stop growing. We never stop developing. So even through these times, we can still grow. We can still develop emotionally, spiritually. We can still go through that. So flower agate is beautiful just to aid us through any stage we are at. We might have seeded 3 cycles ago, and now we're coming into really growing into that. We might have buds. We might be, yeah, I'm ready to branch out. I'm ready to do this. Flower agate would help us. For some of you, you might just be planting those new ideas. You might be starting to prepare, ready for next year. What do I need to concentrate on 2022? What do I need to start planting? What seeds do I want to tend to and help nourish and grow? We can start that now. It's never too early. So I love it. Love the energy of this. Anything we're going through, this will aid us, support us, help us to grow, fully function in what it is we need to do that. A new job, a career change, a promotion, going up a level. Every time we go up a notch, we're growing, we're developing. Whether in friends, family, or work, it will be there. So beautiful. And then we come to the Smoky Quartz. So I did swap this out because this Smoky has rutile in it, which makes it very, very expensive. But Smoky Quartz comes in to work with the new moon to help release that negativity. Anything that is still with us from the old cycle, and it needs to stay in the old cycle, we've dealt with that. We've done with that. Don't bring that energy into the new. So Smoky Quartz is a good one to work with, just to reevaluate that we are fresh, we are new. We're only bringing into the cycle the things that were left unsolved from the previous, the things that need a little bit more work on, the things we need to encourage, the things we want to improve on, and anything we want to improve on, then we've got flower agate to work alongside that. So beautiful. But yeah, and that nice, gentle groundingness that Smoky Quartz has. Some of us accepting a new phase in our life, a new challenge, can be daunting. Might mean that we're coming out of our comfort zone, doing something we've never thought of doing before. Something that is completely out of the blue. That can take the wind out of us. That can knock us for 6. But Smoky Quartz puts our feet on the ground. Got the flower agate to keep us rooted, keep us connected. This is what we're doing. This is what we planted. This is what we wanted to do. Go with it. Don't be afraid to fail. If a plan goes tits up, oh well, either look to see how you can improve on that or completely trash it and start something else. Working with the moon cycle, with a 28-day cycle, it won't be long till we can start again. Don't be worried about it. And then to complement the Smoky Quartz and the flower agate is Sunstone. That upliftment, that encouragement that we need. Sunstone is beautiful. It has the sun energy. For some of us, we might struggle with our mind. We might struggle with a positive mindset because we're missing the sun through the autumn and especially through the winter. The seasonal affective disorder, SAD, can affect some of us. And we find, oh gosh, we can't pick ourselves up. Sunstone is a beautiful, positive crystal. Really, when we connect with it, when we carry it, we feel like we've got that sun with us. Really puts us in a positive mindset, really helps us to uplift the mood. So instead of us going deeper, deeper down, we are with that. So if we're starting something new and we need to release any energies from the old, then we've got the Smoky Quartz. We've got the flower agate that's going to help us grow. It's going to help us to develop in that. And if it's out of our comfort zone, if we're a little bit unsure and we're like, I know what I've got to do in these next 28 days, and it's a little bit daunting, it's a little bit scary, bring in the confidence, the courage, the strength of Sunstone. Sometimes it's not good for us to start something new or to come out of our comfort zone this time of year because we've not got that sunshine. We've not got that positive energy around us that the sun gives us. So make your own. Bring in the Sunstone. Allow that positive effect to change our mind and go, actually, yeah, let's learn. Let's develop. Whilst things are slowing down in the outside world, I can be behind closed doors and nourish my mind in new things, fulfill the things that I didn't have time to do during the summer. So beautiful there, and a beautiful combination with all three, how they can help us. And then my final one, because Green Moonstone had a bit of a sulk, because I wasn't bringing him into this one, because I chose Black Moonstone, I brought in Green Opal. So this is a self-check for me. Green Opal, new moon energy. Let's just do a self-check. Check on my self-worth, self-acceptance, self-love. Are we going to be in a position to give in this next moon cycle? Are we going to be in a position where we want to give people things, our time, our attention, our needs, anything that we are giving out, and we don't always expect it back? Don't ever think what you give out, you deserve it back. It's nice when it does come back, but sometimes we're in a cycle where we just give to people. We cheer people up. We give someone a bit of our time. We lend our shoulder to cry on. We lend an ear for people to bitch with. Whatever it is, we need to make sure that our cup, our heart chakra, our green center is full, because there's no point in giving from an empty cup. we've used up all of our resources. And so with green opal, with it being part petrified water, we've got the water element there to fill up our cup. So we might have gone through a transformation last cycle, or the last through the last few cycles, and we might be sitting there going, I want to give back a little now. I've had a lot of me time. I've had a lot of stuff I've done and I've accomplished, and now I want to give back a little. I can see that someone over there is struggling. I couldn't help them last month because I was going through my own stuff, but now I feel that I'm balanced, I'm stable. I can give a little to them. I can give my time and attention to them, because this is why I always say at the end of my lives, if you can't heal yourself, how the hell are you going to heal somebody else? Because you need to come from a balanced place. You need to be stable to take on other people. And if you're going through other things, it's perfectly acceptable to put up your boundaries, to put up your close sign. Close the door, shut down. Sorry, I haven't got time for you at the moment because I'm going through my own stuff. But once you've gone through your stuff, if other people are still struggling, then help them. Go to them. But don't go to them if you're up to your eyeballs in your own stuff, because you're just going to make a mess. You're going to be putting their needs above yours. And you might think, well, by helping that person, I might help my own problems. No, because your problems are yours and their problem is theirs. Two completely different energies. Very rarely do you resolve your own issues by dealing with other people's. All you're doing is putting your problems under the rug and not accepting them, not dealing with them. They will still be there. They'll still be lingering. So also green opal is a cleansing with that water. So helping us to cleanse, something we can do now to really cleanse and go, right, this is a new start, a new chapter, a new me. Bring in the green opal, allow it to cleanse through, cleanse your green area, your heart chakra. This is your love, loving you, accepting you, your self-worth, your self-acceptance. So starting on a new moon cycle with that self-worth and a new you is so beneficial. It doesn't matter what happens throughout the 28 days. I mean, we're going to be completely different at day 25 than what we are on day 1. But if we start with that positivity and we've got that green color, oozing positivity, nurturing, connecting to nature, if we start with that freshness, then we're starting from a good place. It's better to go, right, new moon, new me, than starting it by going, oh, it's a new moon, but wow, last cycle I had this and that, and I'm perhaps going to have it in this cycle as well. But if we're taking that mindset with us, then we are. Now's the time to draw that line and go, right, that was last month. That was dealt with. That's staying there. I'm not entertaining that. I'm bringing in a new energy to this new cycle. And by doing that, we're improving ourselves. We're not carrying baggage that should have been dropped off months ago. So it's a real nice thing to do on the new moon. It's just to give yourself that little personal check-in. What am I carrying? What do I need to let go? What do I need to bring through? Always check in with yourself, making sure you're letting go, you're cord cutting, you're improving, you're growing. With green opal and flower agate, beautiful combination. Quenching your thirst, feeding yourself while you're growing, nurturing, developing. So beautiful, beautiful crystals there. And that is my top 5. Bloody hell, how is it 25 minutes past? Right. Let me get on board and let's see what you guys think. Is there any comments? Okay. Excuse me. I'm getting over it. Green opal will perhaps be my crystal for today to help cleanse, shift, get rid of it. So, do any of those crystals resonate with you? Or what crystals do you think of with the new moon? I mean, like I said, there were fisticuffs this afternoon picking my top 5 for the new moon. They all wanted to come on board. So many different combinations, so many different crystals that can give attributes to a new energy, to a new moon. So let's delve into your ideas. Evening, Kerry. Evening, Carolyn. Hello, Norma. Hey, Anne Marie. Hey, Stacey. Shine, shine, shine. Beautiful. Norma, I've got Sunstone in my bra today. Beautiful. Kept them perked, uplifting, and doing Zoom on SAD tonight. I find it hard to start new things after summer. Yeah, I mean, the new things aren't going to be too involving because we need to shed those. We need to get rid of those because that's the things we should have done in the summer. And especially this year, because we only started doing things in the second half of the year, there's a lot of ambition, there's a lot of plans, a lot of goals that we wanted to achieve. And in a normal year, we would have achieved those. So for some of us, the likes of not being able to go on holiday, not being able to go to our normal places and things didn't happen this year. That's okay. There is next year. There's always next year. So they're the things that we need to let go and drop. The things that we can encourage this year is learning, developing. So through the winter, the autumn, winter months, we can still learn and develop, but we perhaps won't be so active. It'll be more mindset, maybe more spiritually set than actual physical. Because it's like, no, sweetheart, I ain't going out there. There's a TV, there's a duvet, and a settee. I'm done. Thank you very much. See you all at spring. So yeah, so enjoy that. Thank you, Stacey. Danielle, I have a Sunstone mouse who sits above my bed. Oh, that is cute. And that mouse, the mouse energy, making sure that you're not overlooking the small things. And this is what we need to look at when we're grateful and need courage, is look at the smaller things in life. Be thankful. That should be okay now. So really nice for us to, let me just check my audio. Yeah, I should be all okay. Just came up to say that my audio had gone. So sorry if I cut out there. But yeah, beautiful. Love Sunstone, love mouse. Thank you. Love the green opal. I'm still lusting over the boulder opal this morning. Yeah, the boulder opal. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I don't understand these star things, but I sense some. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Stacey. That's Facebook thing. Basically, I get paid if you guys send stars, you make a payment, and at the end of the month, I get paid. So if you sent stars, thank you. Thank you so much. Bless you. Yeah. Yeah, it's done on a monthly thing. So thank you. Norma, love green opal and flower agate. Could do with them. Yeah, beautiful combo. And this is it. Working together. Okay, I need a bit of that, bit of this. You know, I mean, you don't want to be carrying those balls around with you. I mean, come on. I mean, some people have balls, but they're balls. And yeah, they'll be a little bit painful. Beautiful crystals. I love my green opal heart. It's like a huge hug. Yes. Leslie, I'm wearing Sunstone. You go, girl. You shine that light in the Isle of Man. Beautiful. Loving the flower agate. Never heard of it, but I love the way you have described it. That's what it is. Flower, you know, flowering, growing from seed to shoots to stems, roots, budding. I love it. Anything that you're going through, that development, that growing, it really aids in you and really gives you that confidence of, okay, I can do the next stage. I can do the next level. I can flower. I can blossom. I can shine. Carolyn, loving the green opal and sunstone combination. Thank you. I do too. How lovely. A sunstone mouse. Yes. I can't hear you. Sound has gone. It's working. Thank you. It's back. Thank you. You're back. Yay. Try sticking them in your. Why are you not working? Leave me alone. So, am I back again? These cables, honestly. Yes, I think the universe is telling me to rest again. So, yeah, well, it is half past. So, I'm going to leave it there. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to give you all a animal card. So, do come and join me tomorrow morning. I'll have my 3 decks. So, just look at a deck. A deck. I'm saying deck, not a northern dick. I'm saying deck. I'll have my 3 decks on show. Choose a deck that calls to you, and I'll shuffle that deck and see what animal comes out to you. See where that can act in your life. So tomorrow, I'm giving back to you guys because you've been supporting me all week. What a great week it's been. So yeah, but remember, guys, if you can't heal yourself, how the hell are you going to heal somebody else? Have a great rest of the evening. Join me tomorrow morning at 9. And tomorrow at 5, I'll think on it. I'll sleep on that. What am I going to do tomorrow night at 5? I've got plenty of suggestions. So I'll pick one while I'm sitting Netflixing and chilling. Enjoy. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you sent me stars, you're amazing. If you haven't sent me stars, you're amazing. I hope you enjoyed my 5 with the new moon. See what you get with your new moon and your crystals. See you all soon. Bye. Top 5 surprise. Boom, 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 boom. End broadcast.